Hello everyone, and welcome to what I want to make the main style of content on this channel. You can expect many mystery-oriented videos like this in the future. I want to make a habit of covering more obscure but still fascinating mysteries on the internet. Considering how big the internet is absolutely full of mysteries that have very little investigation, or some that nobody has even heard a word about. I also want to make videos over Japanese internet mysteries or English viewers. Occult things are very popular in Japan, so I figure a lot of people would find stuff very interesting. That's all I had to say for now. Allow us to continue with the video. This commercial, posted by this channel, is very mysterious and very obscure. I've seen next to nobody talk about this commercial, despite how eerie and off-putting it is. The only video I could find on this is a brief video by a Japanese YouTuber, but of course, the video is kinda locked behind a language barrier. Based on the Twitter link in the channel's About section, it seems as though the person posting these is just interested in creepy and occult stuff, so it's unlikely they had anything to do with this. Reaching out to them to see if we could find any information didn't prove useful, however. As we can see, the video starts off with two pictures captioned "Release" and "Restraint." The caption on the bottom roughly translates to, "It loudly asserts itself, quiet and strong, daring to hide great power inside." Like I said, this is a very rough translation, due to Google Translate not being the most accurate thing ever. I then move on to the next two pictures labeled "Natural" and "Artificial." The bottom caption very roughly translates to, "Energy of individual and individual. In the meantime, dare to leave the whole country." Yeah, I'm not too sure this one is accurate. If there's anyone who knows what this really says, I'd love to know. And finally, for the last two pictures labeled "Before" and "After," the bottom text says, "A unique consciousness inherited from old Japan, a tension of energy that creates polarities." Despite the very eerie atmosphere and weird choice of music, what really makes this video so creepy is the eye in between the logs on the last two pictures. That, coupled with the spooky atmosphere, makes this quite mysterious. The theme of the commercial seems to be opposites, considering the two pictures that show up in the segments all have captions that relate to polarities, such as "Before" and "After," or "Natural" and "Artificial." There's also the final caption that explicitly mentions polarities. Another thing that strikes me as odd about this is the lack of logos or names in the video. If this were truly a commercial, wouldn't you want to mention your brand name or show your logo? Or at the very least, show off what you're trying to sell? Luckily, people have asked the same questions I had about the video, specifically on Yahoo Japan in 2017. The original is in Japanese, but I had the page translate for the sake of convenience. The question reads, "I'm looking for famous ghost imagery published on the web. 10 years ago, it was seen in a commercial video posted on the website of a watch manufacturer. Opposite words such as static and dynamic or new and old are displayed in the center with subtitles, and the screen is a video with different images following the contrast on the left and right. It was like the introductory video you see on the company's official website. Unfortunately, I forgot the company name. The image in question showed a sharp-eyed old man's face in the gaps between piled logs. At the time, it was a hot topic among occult enthusiasts, but this undoubtedly has to be about the mysterious commercial we just looked at, and the answers further back up this claim. This time, it links the exact video we're looking at. But where the big leads are in the response to the question. Thank you. As I explained in the question, this is a video that was published on a website of an ordinary watch brand, Credor, and on the front and back of this funny face was a decent high-definition video. It was pointed out in the occult board of 2chan, and spread in a blink of an eye. It's hard to understand when you watch it on YouTube, but when you saw it on the Credor official website at the time, it was reflected more clearly and vividly. Shortly after this became a topic, only the face part of the video of Credor disappeared, so it became a hot topic. The response mentions it being a promotional video posted on the Creditor Watch Company website. It mentions it being a lot easier to understand if you would have seen it on the website at the time. Fortunately, yet another post was made over this topic, this time on a Japanese occult forum. The official site of Seiko, which is well known for its watches, has become a hot topic when there is a strange video on it. Rumor has it the video is based on a corporate concept, and that some of the scenes have no context and a completely meaningless face. However, even if I check the video of the problem on the official website, I can't find such a place anywhere. That should be true, according to Mr. Seiko. There was a rush of inquiries about the problematic parts of this video. Maybe that's why they edited the video? I got a video of the problem before the fix today. This scene is too spooky to be flooded with inquiries. You can clearly see what looks like a human face been between the line locks. Can you see what you are seeing? Whatever that means. By the way, if you aren't aware, Creditor, the company the video was made for, is a sub-brand of Seiko, essentially making them one and the same. Anyway, both posts mentioned that Creditor had edited the video after it became a hot topic, to remove the eye. But as far as I've seen, this video of the commercial does not exist. And about the part over it being a hot topic at the time, there's no mention of the commercial other than the two posts I just went over now. So when was at the time? When exactly was the video released? Fortunately for us, the official Creditor website has very little archives, making it easy to look around. The archives that are saved are from around 2003 to 2006, and to further the chance that all this took place around there, if you can find a way to click on the lineup part, you can clearly see that the video is mentioned under news for the Node lineup of watches. Considering the captions on the original video, along with the mention of the theme of bipolar, I think it's safe to say this video really was a promo video for Creditor's Node lineup, from around 2003 to 2004, maybe even sooner. Well, it's good we at least have an explanation of where the video came from and who made it. It's just odd that it's so eerie and out of context. But what about the eye? There hasn't been much explanation for that. A lot of people have chalked it down to just being an odd-shaped wood chip, but does that really look like a wood chip to you? I mean, come on, that has to be a human eye. Oddly enough, this was mentioned in a post on 4chan. The post was about the eye behind the logs being the ghost of Huko Sada... Wait, hold on.
Surgeon.
Yeah, whatever that means. Anyway, it's said that the exact commercial was playing on his TV when he died. I tried researching the name Huko, and any connection to Creditor / Seiko, but to no avail. I don't want to completely exclude this story out of the question, but to me it honestly sounds like a myth, although it is odd that this topic is being talked about like that, considering how few people know about this commercial. That makes for the end of this video, and what an interesting video it was. It's good that we got a few answers as to where the video came from and who made it, but as far as I'm concerned, the eye is still as spooky and mysterious as when I first saw it. If you enjoy this style of content, please let me know, and consider subscribing. It'd really help me out. I plan on working on these videos on a set schedule, because I find this stuff really interesting, and I feel like the internet mystery community should know about more of these obscure and unknown topics. Well, I'll see you guys next video.